6 o'clock in the morning. Well, let's see what the new day has in store for us. I'm thinking about what to wear today, pants or shorts. After all, the weather outside, no matter how good it is, feels like minus 3 degrees Celsius. It seems that we will have to make a choice in favor of 2 pairs of pants. Bye-bye night bike parking, you were awesome. So, what about the real weather? It looks like it's going to be a little chilly. Guys, I'm an absolute fan of high-pressure washers at times like this. However, it is necessary to completely disassemble the bike from the bags. Probably, I will have such a sink only in Krasnoyarsk in 3 days. Bike, hold on. It's hard to believe, but it's colder than it looks. The speed is 23 kilometers per hour. Because it's cold to drive fast, my face is just completely frozen. I don't think it will last long. Hopefully everything should warm up in a couple of hours. There was an option to turn left onto the Novosibirsk ring road, and it was, by the way, 5 kilometers shorter. The temptation is great, of course, considering that I was warned on the stream yesterday that Novosibirsk is currently undergoing some complex road repairs, traffic jams, and super broken asphalt. That's really bad news for me. Look, Novosibirsk has an airport right in the city. The plane seems to be taking off. The urge to pee is always creeping up because of the cold. I didn't drink as much today as I already did. Let's go. The behemoth is my personal one. We don't look at the speedometer, we don't look at the speed. The kilometers are too sad. There are still too many of you left. Faster, faster, we have to cross the road for the sake of this Spanish shame. I can't miss this. Look at this. Animals in cages. Where are the animal rights activists? Look, the cameras are even hanging on the cages. Why is it so funny? It seems that there is another advantage in the past rain. Besides the fact that it extinguished forest fires, this is that terrible crunches went away on the bike. Of course, this is most likely water poured into the bushings, and later it will make itself felt. But while it's still wet, we'll ride it. It's a very narrow road. We need to fly faster than cars, turning on turbo mode. Turning off the turbo mode.
Hello, Dmitry.
Hi!
My name is Artyom. Your new video came out today. I watched it with great pleasure. You're doing great. Listen, how long have you been driving?
I've already lost count, but it's like 35 days.
Wow, oh my god.
But there are a little less driving days. Maybe 25 days due to a couple of big stops.
Cool. And I just saw your video in the recommendations today.
Novosibirsk, what is this? With the badge of the Ulyanovsk automobile plant. Oh my god, how beautiful. Wow, it has 6 wheels. It's crazy. It holds onto the tape. As always, I immediately begin to doubt the correctness of the decision to drive through the city. Something is all in some incredible dust. Everything is in smoke. There are grains of sand flying everywhere, and everything is already gritting on my teeth. Every truck's exhaust is just some kind of white-blue color. Some old buses, old trucks. Damn, traffic is up again, both on the left and on the right. All right-hand drive cars. Right-hand drive on the left, right-hand drive on the right. Damn, we need to get around this somehow. So this path is longer, this path is more difficult. Why did I choose him? Is it really in the left row? If I chose it to look at Novosibirsk, then ha 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 ha, nicely. Well, wait. It's as beautiful as Kazan. The news is not very good. You can only go down from the bridge to the right. If anything, I'll go over there to the left. Gorgeous. Does this whole road connect somewhere, I wonder? Well, I guess I'll just drive through and make a detour upstairs. It seems that the city itself began, as far as I understand. The turn? What will open behind it? Beautiful wide avenue. It even got warmer around. I put a dot through the center of the city, and this is it. This is the center of the city. Namely, the Novosibirsk Opera and Ballet Theater. It seemed to me that this must be the center of the city, and there's the Lenin Square metro station nearby. But it definitely means the center. Let's drive through this park now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lanes on the right. Wow, 7 lanes, exactly the center. That's it. We abruptly became a pedestrian. Oh, there's the Lenin Monument, of course. Do you know what this place looks like? I don't remember exactly what kind of white stone theater there was in Minsk. It's just the same one-on-one. Well, I looked it up.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you coming from and where are you going?
I'm going from Sochi to Vladivostok.
Wow, that's really cool.
Thanks.
And where are you from?
From the city of Ryazan.
You've chosen a very cool route. Are you okay?
Yes, everything is fine. I'm going to stop by for something to eat. I want to get something to eat.
Damn, I wish you a lot of success, so that everything is good for you.
Thank you very much.
The main thing is, don't spend the night in a tent in the eastern part of Russia. It often happens there that they just drive up in cars while a person is sleeping and pick up things and bicycles. There have already been many such cases.
Okay, thanks a lot for the tips, guys. Goodbye.
Good luck to you.
So, here's my favorite cafe. Are there no tables outside? So, bike parking. Yeah, we'll probably put it here. On the running board. I have a running board. At the same time, I also need to remember to post photos. Soda made such an unpleasant thing. I poured it all over the bag and now it's sticky. And why are you doing this to me? I bought you to save you from the refrigerator. It's plus 10 degrees Celsius outside. The air still hasn't warmed up properly. The sun is coming out. It's so good. How warm it is. Cool. Look, in Novosibirsk, the GPS navigator is also going crazy for some reason. I get thrown into yards all the time. The bike computer does not pause. The navigator is always rearranging the route and throwing me right sharply back and forth on the map. It's also wide and beautiful. Oh, some memories. I've seen something like that somewhere. I remember some elements of this journey and I can't believe it was on this journey at all. I can't believe I've been on the road for over a month. I remember this street. I remember exactly the same turn. I remember there was a similar house on the corner, the same number of floors, and the same color. But when I try to remember where it was, nothing comes to mind at all. And today I also thought about the fact that I left the starting point more than 5,000 kilometers ago. This makes my trip at the moment 2.5 times longer than on any of my longest trips. I've just stopped to replace the battery. I leaned the bike on the running board, or rather, first I leaned on a tree. After I leaned on a tree, I lost the mirror. And it's very sad because this mirror turned out to be a very useful working tool on this trip. Of course, my heart was already broken when I was traveling from Ryazan to Tula. I was hit by a bus then. That's why I've already glued the mirror together. That's enough, as much as it took. For some reason, you know, specifically under these birches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, there are about 15 of them here. It's very soulful under these birches. Everything here reminds me of the village I often visited as a child. There were similar haystacks, fences made of twigs, and horses plowed the land there. There was no asphalt, there were only sandy ruts. And right behind the house there is a giant coniferous fir forest. It feels like there's even the same wind, the same smell. The store in the village should be so, you know, green, with painted boards and such shiny faded letters of the store's name. A street that hasn't even been gassed yet. Damn, it feels so naked without a mirror. Every time I hear the sound of a truck behind me, I look here, but there's nothing here. And to me, this area is starting to seem like, you know, some kind of blue sea abyss. You know, it's the same feeling when you look into the depths in an underwater mask and you don't see the bottom there, but you only see your dangling legs. Great. Plus, there's another new area on this journey. Not bad. Is it snowing? In what way is that? Wait a minute. Oh, wow. The ground turns out to be soft here. It's just being sucked underground. Oh, and what is it? Oh, snow, what are you doing here? Now clean my shoe. Come on. So I got all my shoes dirty as usual, so stones also got into the shoes. Hi, I'm Dima.
Hello, Dima. My name is Zhenya. Dima, park. I have everything ready to eat now.
And where? I can't see anything.
It's still in my backpack. Look at the meat patties here.
Oh, great. I love meat.
Yes, there should be good pies.
I'll probably eat one pie now and take the rest of the pies with me.
No problems at all.
A homemade pie?
No, there's a cafe nearby that sells.
Such a good pie. Powerful.
That's it. It's time to say goodbye.
Good luck. You too on your travels. Come on, bye.
Thank you too.
I braked at the bus stop, did the necessary things, and saw something. I've just eaten some pies and I'm thirsty. That's the answer to all the questions. What's in those bottles on the side of the road? Is it true that everyone says that truckers relieve themselves in such bottles so as not to stop or get out of the car at night, and then they just leave them somewhere so as not to slow down? Now we will find out the answer to this question. The risks are big. We're going all in. It was necessary to argue with someone, probably, so as not to waste it. That's it. There's nothing to be idle about. We have to go. It's been a long time. It's 6 p.m., and we still have to drive more than 100 kilometers to the hotel. In theory, it should take about 4 hours to get there, just to get into this climb. The charge margin is 4%. Please, please. It won't be easy. The battery is not running out. By the way, the road signs with the inscription Irkutsk have started today. This is the first time I've seen them. I've never seen the word Irkutsk on a blue road sign anywhere else to indicate kilometers away. It's fun. 1,711 kilometers. It's just like from Sochi to Moscow. It's like Irkutsk is just a stone's throw away. It's a word I've only ever heard in the news or in the weather forecasts. I saw the maximum on the map in the navigator. Am I really going to see the inscription Welcome to Irkutsk in front of me? Is this really the Baikal? And we got here on this thing. Guys, this is our last chance to get to the hotel. With such climbs, there is every chance of not getting there. The batteries are dying. It's going to be even colder now. There are still almost 50 kilometers left. What do we have here? Will we have time to hide somewhere? Are the cars really seeing us? Yeah, I see where the narrow road is. Pretty far away. It's inconvenient to drive without a mirror. The cars stop moving in front of me, but I can't see anything behind me. Damn, there's not much left to go, but the cold is making itself felt. I wonder if it's true that after Irkutsk, there won't be any more shops that I usually go to. Of course, they are already very rare. I can't remember the last time I stopped by these stores. What a big difference there is between those black batteries that are without this lid and this one with a lid. It seems that the lid retains heat so much that the battery runs on its own time. Those blacks generally just landed quickly. Watch the smoke coming. Look, it's rising up, and for some reason it's lying in such a layer. It's like a puff pastry cocktail. It's a bit hard to drive the last few kilometers here. Oh, I got in. Wow, what is this big deal? For example, containers with trucks, a racing car, and a G-drive painted on them. Oh, is this where the fuel trucks are refueling? My hour has come. You mutt. I have repeatedly noticed that when I start to get into things for some reason, the dog seems to get scared and stops running. I had no idea that the town of Kemerovo was like this. It's really cool. And I have a hotel here, but it turns out to be 2 kilometers away and not in the center, as I thought. There is an assumption that they will send me far away with a bicycle here now. Hello, I booked a hotel. I travel by bike. Can you tell me if it would be possible to put a bicycle under a roof somewhere, at least on the street?
Let's put the bike in the smoking area. There's a roof there.
Guys, in short, I haven't done this yet. My task is to do it gracefully and effortlessly. So what do you think? Try to climb through the door yourself? Not graceful or playful, or ask a woman to open the door for me. So, we open the door for ourselves.
We just had bicycles already installed. They seem to fit. Of course, there were fewer things there.
Yeah, where should I put it? Here? To this wall? Everything is great, thank you. It's good. No, it's not a turnstile. Well, what do you say to that? Oh my God, how wonderful, yes, how wonderful. God save the hotels, please. May they be forever on my way. How wonderful.